on a Wednesday at Eastern Standard Time, and that is why I am here today to play Slay the Princess and Achievement Hunt. So we're going to be hunting for achievements today. I also stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, same time. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings, there are no wrong decisions, there are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Now, before we begin, I'm going to just drop my socials. And that way, if you want to check them out, feel free. Let's go. Load game. You're here to slay her. If you don't do it, it will be the end of the world. Oh, I'm like mid-game. Yeah, you can't hear him at all. I'm going to do this. Can you hear the background music a little? He said, "Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at risk right now, and the life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all."
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
What do you think? A little louder?
I can barely hear it.
Okay.
Again, this is a very...
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
I
He's
know.
a captive audience.
Can you hear me?
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
Alright, thanks.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet. And you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
I don't like the narrator. By the way, if you guys hear whistling, it's super windy today. I am wearing a shirt, a cardigan, some gloves, a scarf, and a shawl. And I have a blanket with 2 socks on and pants. And like obviously underwear, but like silently proceed to cabin.
A warning. She will lie if we're stuck.
She does he does this a lot. Let's just go to the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong.
What
A
even?
confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across the only furniture of note is the blade. If you want to know, I've already. You can't listen. And if you're
Okay,
just
we're
say,
going
"Yeah,
to go through this and approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wood.
Wipe the mirror clean. Whoa, I'm scaly.
You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't
Take
want
the
us to
blade.
take. Okay, then have the other.
Hold the blade the other way.
You switch your grip on the blade. Congratulations. Yes! Isn't this so much better? Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better.
I switched my grip on the blade. That's never happened before.
Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Throw the blade out the window? I've never done that before. But I've never had a weird grip on the blade. Enter the basement. Enter the basement? Oh, I guess we're just going to throw the blade out the window.
Throw the blade at the window, glass shower in the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it. We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that.
True.
I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon. What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
I think I'm reaching an achievement on my own.
The door to the basement.
Oh my
creaks open,
goodness.
revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
That's beautiful artwork.
Nothing here seems to belong. And the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get. Your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down.
I mean, Black Tabby Games, I think, is the
air here has a sickening,
people that do this.
almost sludge-like miasma to it. The kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odor that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing.
Yeah, Black Tabby Games is excellent on artwork. I love all their games. If you like Slay the Princess, check out Scarlet Hollow, please.
If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah, this is a wild place to live.
A disquieting collage of tone and personality drags up the stairs.
The stairs from where?
Hello. What are you doing here? Are you here to go?
No, thank you.
I have definitely not done this one before.
Don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this.
Let's just turn around and leave.
This feels wrong. This feels like a trap.
Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. That's boot camp, man. You can't do anything right. Even if you do stuff right, it's wrong. So just treat it like a giant playground. But also learn things. Like, if you're going the military route, I wouldn't recommend it.
We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. Nowhere to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure.
What?
And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success?
Fuck.
There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
The contrarian is like after the narrator. Take the soft stairs to the harsh stairs to the left. Soft stairs to the
You
right.
step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way. But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all.
That looks like a
Soon enough,
snake.
you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight.
Or like a trench. I don't know.
The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control
Or
of your body and
intestines.
surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
Oh my gosh.
It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
This is like, and I believe it's Junji Ito, that one story where everyone is drawn to holes that appear in the ground and they know they are shaped exactly like their body. So they are compelled to go in it. And once they go in, they can't go back. And further along the hole, it warps. So they come out eventually all distorted and like, ew, the ground reshaped them. I don't know. It was really cool. I hope it's by Junji Ito. I like giving credit. Where are we? What's happening?
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
We're going back in time.
Time disappears. You can feel
Okay,
yourself
time is
begin to
irrelevant.
tether. Physical sensations dull and then vanish.
Oh,
The only
cool.
things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey.
It's like
Continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten.
it's like the rough drafts of these. Look.
Yeah.
That's
Like
so
early
neat.
concept.
Yeah. I'm so glad they included it.
consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unforgiveness.
This is beautiful. This is kind of like the tunnels I do.
An emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Holy shite.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different.
Fundamentally different.
Also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
We took soft stairs. Maybe that makes a difference.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over.
That was a trip, but now it's over. Oh my
Those
god.
ways.
Why is the contrarian me? I don't want to be contrary.
Princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
I'm here to achieve an unlock.
And why are we here again? In case you're listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on...
Fair.
You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit. Try and get our bearings. She seems... normal.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? She never responds well to that. Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. I'm going to go with getting down here was weird.
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. I'm probably stuck down here.
Holy
forever,
shit!
honestly. There's no way out, and barely a way in.
There's two of her.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost
I
as
relate.
if she fractures. And where one of her, there is now... We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Put her back? Which one?
You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
Help.
Does it matter?
Doesn't matter.
Yes,
We're gonna
it
die
does.
again.
But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it.
The contrarian is
It
snarky.
seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever
Unsee it.
thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them.
Wouldn't trauma be so much better if it was like that?
You need to do it now.
Wouldn't trauma be so much better if it was like that? Just unsee it. Done. I wish for that.
Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of
In
her.
the effing F. No. There's more of you now. That's exactly what I'd say. For all I know, you're locked up. Oh, I don't know.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
No one's buying it.
I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger.
Oh, that's what she thinks by more of you.
There must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago.
Oh dear. There's 3 now.
She fractures again.
This is very maiden mother crone. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay.
I don't like where this is going.
Well, I do.
Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things
Which
are more
one?
complicated than they already are.
Is it like Loki?
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
The blade's outside.
The one he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it.
No, someone did. Oh my gosh. I wasn't allowed to choose to keep the blade. He did make me throw it out the window. I clicked it and it didn't do anything.
Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us.
Oh boy.
Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions.
The Contrarian is an absolute murder hobo. The Contrarian's an absolute murder hobo. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Probably not.
So think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
Maybe shut the fuck up.
It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Should I try and ask her what her name is? Try and free her.
Wait, that's not right.
Yeah, it is.
Go on.
Go on. The voice of the Contrarian. Ah! Am I really that contrary?
Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
What?
You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception
I guess I shouldn't have freed her.
multiplies, a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
But she's so pretty.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to perish.
What? I slayed her? No. That's insane. Look at her smile. She's so pretty.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
I know.
But this... we can't...
Wow.
Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
Wow.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing.
She's
And
melding
nothing
together.
is excruciating.
Nothing is not excruciating. Nothing is beautiful. Did you guys notice? Look at the mouse. The dagger has blood on it now.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world, the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Oh my.
I think he's gone.
He left?
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Nah.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead and others. They just don't fit. They just don't fit.
Maybe it's like Tomie, where you have to cut off parts.
We did feel that moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Oh gosh.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart and fix us?
I hope so. I sure hope so. Because this is not it.
We should help her.
I
I
think.
think we did this.
I think we should help her.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Yeah, I'm definitely the contrarian.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No, you just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. Say nothing. It's going to be okay. Oh, it was not okay. Fuck. But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I mean, we should try and find something.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Because you're a scaly scale. Yeah, you as the player are like a lizard. Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. What? It's going to be okay. We just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared. Approach the mirror. I approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final.
Which I would never do, because I hate my reflection. Like, yes, I'm conventionally pretty, but I don't like my reflection, like, at all. In windows, in mirrors, anything.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
The voices feel small, distant, as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Told you you're a scaly lizard thing? Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. That's you. You're unraveled. Ooh, Unraveled. The song from Tokyo Ghoul is so good. Y'all should give it a listen. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin. Approach her. Holy
There's a world
fuck.
beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. We're supposed to be there. Do you know what we'll find out there?
Is that a rhetorical question? Do you know? Do you want to tell me? There's trees and stars, and I think there are people. At least there are supposed to be people. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real? Do you have thoughts on this vessel? Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken? When you send me back, I'm not alone. There are voices that speak to me. Some of them are me, but one of them is something else. I call him the narrator, and he wants me to kill you. Do you have a narrator? Have the vessels had one? How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
One. Whatever you bring me next will be enough.
Cool.
And then gravity will pull the others back to me. I will be singular. A final multitude.
There's trees and stars and there are people, I think. At least there are supposed to be people.
There is a warmth and sadness in me at the thought of people. Fresh tears on a winter's day. They are not like us. They do not last.
Do you ever feel like an alien? Yeah, me neither. Do you think that anything is real out there? Do you think that we're real?
We are real. Nothing is an idea that dwells in the absence of something. But nothing cannot exist on its own. And because of that, nothing can't exist.
Do you know what's going to happen when you awaken?
If I did, I would already be awake.
I think we have to kill her when she awakens.
No, their thoughts are quiet. Do you think your narrator lives in the spaces beyond?
I don't know where he lives, but it's probably in the Stanley Parable Deluxe. This is like the Stanley Parable Deluxe, but horror-ish. And very, very beautiful. He does, I don't know why, but I know this for a fact. He does, I don't know what I'm going to do when I find him. He does, and when I find him, you and I are finally going to have answers. He does, and when I find him, I'm going to kill him. I like answers. He does, but you're going to keep that to yourself. You're not going to tell her what to do.
Do not look to one who fears me for your truth. The only answers worth knowing are those we can find within ourselves.
That's very true. Like, you shouldn't take someone else's word on someone. You should see how they treat you personally. If this is the last time, is there anything you would like me to bring you? If this is the last time, I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will
Finally know what we are.
I will be here,
Waiting for you. I died.
You're on a path in the
Okay,
woods,
I'm on chapter
and
1.
at the end
What
of
do I
that
do?
path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Enter without the knife and say you want to save her.
Okay. So what is this achievement?
This is, and they lived happily ever after.
And they lived happily ever after. That's this achievement.
You're here to slay her.
So you enter without the knife.
Yeah.
Silently continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Proceed to the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty.
Sorry, what am I supposed to do? Not take the knife?
Are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of
Enter
note
without the
is a plain wooden table.
Say you want to save
Perched on that table is
Okay.
a pristine blade. The blade is your implement.
You'll need it if you want to do this right. Sorry, that's going to be forever etched into my brain. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Enter the basement. No blade.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Can you exclamation point socials?
Hello? Is someone there?
Thank you.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
I wonder if the voice actors will go to like Comic-Cons and stuff. And I'd really love to meet the voice actors.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the
Thanks, babe.
manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
Hi, Zuko here. Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how
Okay.
dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally...
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Ooh, that's sus. Okay, let's...
Down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall.
The other chain.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone?
Aww. You're funny. He's funny. You're beautiful. You must be harmless.
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
For the first time.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Don't do it.
Nope.
Out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Let's do it. I'll see what I can do. Examine the chains. Hold on, let's talk a bit first. Do I talk to her or do I free her immediately?
It doesn't say, it just says save her.
I'll see what I
It
can
just says
do.
free her. And then the next thing is chapter 2. So.
Okay.
only making this more difficult.
I'm gonna free her.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
What about with like a rock?
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Not me.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. The princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They would have left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
Props not. And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? Or I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Maybe there's some way to break the chains?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains. That's great.
Or if that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Whoa.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Just dislocate your thumb.
You attempt to make your way out of the
Is that
basement,
an option?
but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut.
Ah!
You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. Here to stay.
Shut up. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside.
Return.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I just realized I could use my keyboard instead of my mouse.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
They did.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
Why? She is badass as hell.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my god.
Raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
That's graphic.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs.
The blade?
Here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
I'm not gonna
Or we
strike.
could use it to free her.
Free her.
Like what happens if
Free
you do
her.
that.
Free her. Save the princess.
Fine.
Yes!
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
I'm so sorry if anyone's triggered, but I do have trigger warnings in my tags, on my labels, on everything.
You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp.
Whoa.
It takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
Whoa. She really just like, I don't need it.
Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Oh boy.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
That's an arm.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Oh, cool.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Well, you don't know what she's been through down here. Approach the locked door. Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No, we won't have any of that. The
Yes, we
stakes
will.
are too high. The world.
Here I go.
I can't just let her escape
What?
into the world.
No, no, no. No!
Reaches the bottom stair. Your body steps
No.
forward and raises the blade.
No.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
I don't know. It just says slay the princess. Warn her.
Stop that.
No, I'm not going to stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart.
And she dodged? Yes.
Princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
No. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Hit him on the head. Isma, we love you.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
You should probably step back.
She nervously reaches towards you and
Cool.
takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Achievement
I'm trying to be
hunting.
quick.
Oh shit. She gonna kill me?
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
I'm still alive. I have more than 20.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake.
For her sake.
Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
Oh well. If you're just stopping in, I am layered up because we are having a storm here in Vermont and it is howling.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently
Uh-oh.
not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Am I bleeding out? No. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife,
That's
your
adorable.
legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor.
She's
your
just
blood
like, is it
pouring
dead?
out you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. Everything goes dark, and you die.
She looks so concerned. Chapter 2, The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods,
Enter without knowing.
and at the end of that
Ask
path
if she
is a cabin.
Okay.
And in the basement of that cabin is
Is a princess.
You're here to slay
Slay
her.
her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. Proceed to the cabin!
A warning. Before she will lie,
She do everything in her power to stop
knew
you.
what you did to us, villain. Excuse me?
What on earth?
Forget he said anything.
Forget he said
But
anything.
he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He is trying to keep us apart.
I love
He
the
won't
voice
be
of
able
the
to
smitten.
withstand the power of our love.
The voice of the smitten is like maybe my favorite voice, except for the hollow voice. Is there a hollow voice? I think there is.
I think so.
Yeah, the hollow voice and the smitten. Hollow voice is just very depressed.
What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him.
Let's ignore him.
But I also speak from the heart.
Oh.
My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed.
Oh, smitten.
Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Keep it to yourself, Nith.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant. Its stone walls
Yeah, it is.
draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
No blade and ask if she's happy.
The blade is your implement.
You'll need it if you want to do this right. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks
That's
open,
beautiful.
revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
This is the cabin of my
But it's
dreams.
still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Stone is fine. I like brick. I miss brick house. I had a brick
Soft
house
voice
before,
carries up the stairs.
and now it's paneling, and I don't like it as much.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love.
Probably smitten.
Yes,
Okay,
Smitten has
we
entered the
should be
chat.
doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
No, he doesn't.
We don't even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this fawning.
No.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love.
Okay, maybe not in love, but she is a
That her charms
dime
are all
piece.
part of the manipulation.
And she literally was okay with biting her arm off. Like, what the hell? What a woman.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
She's
There's a heavy chain
beautiful.
around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
The voice of the Smitten.
You know she can't hear you, right?
Ha!
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
I don't know, she kind of frowning.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
Oh dear.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
I'm here. I love that smile.
Do you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero.
The voice of the hero.
The two of you, doesn't it?
It really does.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you? That's right, villain. And you killed us.
Villain. Oh my gosh, the voice of the Smitten literally called the narrator the villain. I am in love with the Smitten.
Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
You know, he has a point.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion.
How many worlds we got
I
left?
really hoped I'd be... What's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. We damned a whole world. But everything reset. Nothing
Exactly.
resets. You're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever.
Yes, I can.
Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
This is horrible. It's just like Loki in the time continuum or whatever. Like, I can definitely do this.
Horrible for you, maybe. But we've been opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is. Now, hold on.
You're getting kind of
If she
creepy.
ended a world, are you sure we want to do this?
Yes.
Are you sure we want to rescue her?
I will call her my little world ender.
We never saw a world end. Now I'm even more certain that we must chase our heroic and romantic destiny than I've ever been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise. Are you listening to him? He's lost it. Don't let him distract you. Just do your job.
He's great.
Okay, I'm back. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? Because you were trying to kill her. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Rescue the princess.
Rescue her? What are you talking about? Did you
Rescue!
forget she's a world-ending monstrosity?
My little
If
world
you wanted
ender.
to unleash her onto the world, despite the complete moral disaster that would be, you'd have to get her out of those chains. Good luck with that.
Hi, Mr. G. How are you? Are you still doing your Beat Saber realness? If y'all haven't added Mr. G, please add Mr. G.
Don't you see how dainty her hands are?
I'm well.
Able to slip her out with ease.
I'm simping with the voice of the smitten. This is Slay the Princess. It's really cool. Have you played it? And how are you? Still Beat Sabering from time to time. We'll have to organize a Beat Saber meetup.
No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains.
It's really
Her hand
interesting.
to slip out of the chains. Why hasn't she done it already?
Do you think you'd like it? Do you do like story narratives?
Because we've yet to present her with her freedom.
The voice of the smitten and the voice of the hollow are so beautiful. You would love this game, Mr. G.
I'm not sure I follow.
Y'all should follow him on YouTube too. Mr. G is an absolute boss and a gentleman of the highest caliber. I am a big fan of the old point and click games, so probably you'll love this. And the art is so good.
Would you rather believe me, a passionate heart guided by love and my own good nature? Or would you rather believe the devil on your shoulder who tells you what you can and cannot do?
No worries. Just speaking truths.
I think I'd rather believe in facts. Ah, so you're one of those empiricists. One of us has to be. Then let me show you a brand new truth. Narrator, we courageously
Dude, wait till you hear the narrator.
free our beloved from her bindings.
Have you played the Stanley Parable?
Stanley Parable.
The Stanley Parable? Either edition, regular or deluxe. I think it's the same narrator, but I've been too lazy to look it up.
No, I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, you'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her?
Yeah, doesn't he sound the same? That is one awesome game. I love the Stanley Parable.
You had a weapon.
I played it when I was a baby gamer, and it was hilarious. Really similar, yeah.
Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
I have trigger warnings all over my page. Yeah, really similar. I think it is. Are you still playing Phasmophobia? Yeah, I am. I'm level 70 something on the first level.
Prestige.
First prestige. First prestige. Level 70 something. 170 something?
What?
What level are we?
Prestige 1, level 70-ish. 72 maybe?
I don't know. What about you?
Strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her? You approach the princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed.
What? For real? So much has changed. Work is important too. But so is relaxing. We'll have to get together for a Beat Saber and a phase mode day. It'll be really fun.
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you, there's no life more worth living than that of a true
I can't wait. Yo, have you gotten any of the new packages on Beat Saber?
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
She is so
Princess
pretty
jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace.
with her beautiful bosoms.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved.
No, we live together in happiness. I've got the modded version, so I have tons of songs. I will message you later about how to get the modded version. Because it has been hotel songs on it, and I need to play them. It was great seeing you too. I hope you have a good sleep and a good day. Yeah, totally just Twitch message me. Absolutely. And guys, as I said, if you haven't added Mr. G, follow Mr. G. He is an absolute gentleman and an excellent player, especially a co-player. So, night-night. Have a great sleep. Thank you.
Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
The voice of the smitten.
What do we do now?
We live happily ever after. What do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
Doubt it.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
Speak it,
I
smitten.
don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You
Wow.
may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world?
She does end the world a lot.
So gullible. It's the only thing you doubted, the actual truth.
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
That is so cute. That is so cute. That is such a girl answer. Damn. I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to end the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
She is so cute.
The princess takes your hand, the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers.
Oh my gosh,
We
yes.
have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending.
Basically our wedding day.
I like to think.
What? Sorry, I love you. You know I love you, right? Okay.
Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the course you love-blind fools have left me with.
Hee.
You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand.
Absolutely gorgeous heart.
Look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy happy about this.
Yes, she can.
And what happens after we walk up the stairs?
You spend the rest of your lives together. Oh,
Isn't
shit.
that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks.
I think we can get through a door.
That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair. We're supposed to leave now.
I know, right?
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love.
Get it, Smitten.
Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her.
Smitten, kick the door down.
Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you will ever know. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
But I want to.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it? I wonder. I think we can open it if we try together. Oh, I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. Free her, yeah.
Okay, yeah, you've got this.
You
No
place your
way.
hand on the door, and the lock clicks.
Yes!
Door creaks open. Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Ah, I knew it. Your words are no match for the pure strength of our hearts.
It's
Bound
like he's
together
getting
as
weaker.
one. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and
Sorry. The blade, that's right. There's still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late. You're not doing that.
you're enjoying this, aren't you?
Yes.
You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you.
I hate you too. In this and the Stanley Parable.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Hell yeah.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Absolutely gorgeous.
A happy ending at last.
Oh my god. Black Tabby Cat. Like,
What are you doing now?
what? Black Tabby Gaming. I don't know. Anything.
Where did everything go?
Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no, no.
Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
Is this a dream?
Cold. Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
This is weird, man. Are you dying? Don't die.
Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
I actually did just pluck a chicken recently, and I dyed the feathers gold. They're so fucking beautiful. If you have chickens and you're like eating one, when you pluck the feathers, get spray paint from Walmart and just spray paint them gold. They're beautiful. Beautiful gold quills. No! No! Did I do it right? But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? Is that a... Why is it here? Why now?
Fuck that mirror. Of course you're scared, but this is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. It's going to be okay, just trust me. We've been here before, and you always get scared. That
I
one?
feel so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Yo, that is highly relatable.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt. Right?
No, no, don't look at the mirror. Have y'all ever tried that? Have y'all ever tried looking in a mirror for so long that you almost seem to distort? Me neither.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
Did I get it? You are nothing at all. That's interesting. That's different. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You focus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection. Explorer, are you me?
I think you know what I am.
I love crack shapes. Crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. Also, they're really easy to make if you want to start out on art. Like the crack glass effect. It's really fun. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. And then another crack forms, and then another, and another, turning the, same thing. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see you. What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? I'm sorry. I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me, or are you something else? You're the one who wanted me to slay the princess. I met you many times. Have you been the same you? All along? I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? Where is this place? Where are we? Destroy the mirror. I want to know about the narrator. But I hope this isn't my only chance to destroy the mirror.
The narrator, yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all, an objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Wow. I have so many questions for you. Break him into pieces. I'm sorry. I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Good. What is this place? Where are we?
A construct. It was supposed to keep the two of you trapped here until the job was done.
The job was
supposed
done?
to guide your hand to help you see things through. The construct you're in exists in every world at once. Any time you failed, any time you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both you and her into a new world.
So we are dimension hopping.
But you're waking up to your true nature now. It won't be able to work like that anymore.
Cool. Do you have anything to say for yourself? For all of this hubris? After everything you've done to us, do you think anyone deserves to live? What are you? Are you something like me? If you're not me, then what are you? I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when pieces of you break off like that? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks. Are you a part of me, or are you something else? I've met you many times. Have you been the same you all along? So do you know about the looping? So many of the times I didn't met you, you denied it as even being a possibility. Why did you lie to me? Because he's a liar. Have you been here all? Have you been the same you all along? I wonder.
I haven't, and that's by both necessity and design.
The narrator is a different narrator every time. Oh, we get answers.
This construct you're in exists in many places at once. Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
What?
But you'll be awake soon, and then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Are you dead yet? Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
I'm aware, and if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Well, shit. I guess why lie to me?
Any other version of me you talked to was just that, a version of me.
Oh,
It
fuck!
wasn't me.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
That's why they lied. Perhaps they thought that admitting to it would have pushed you to certain realizations that would have made finishing your task impossible. Maybe they were just in denial. I'm sure many of them were convinced.
Hi, masked woman, what's up?
Anything else would have been too
How you been?
existentially unpleasant. For all I know, each of those other versions of me could have had entirely different understandings of how this construct works. Who's to say which of them were right and which of them were wrong, really?
I'm good. There's an ad in progress, so
I can tell
I'm
you for a fact that I'm right.
Did you get a better camera? Did I? Did I? Does it look better? I changed the angle. What are you?
Oh, I'm nothing like you.
You look so much more HD. Oh, cool. No, I just moved the camera closer. Thank you. I miss you. How have you been?
I'm an
What have you been up
one
to?
of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure there are many others like me.
Yeah. Ooh. When are you streaming next? Hey, if y'all haven't added Masked Woman, add her. She is beautiful. Inside and out, absolutely. And what is my true identity?
You're the long quiet.
I'm the long
The God
quiet?
I made to rid the world of death.
What? I'm a god?
Soon I'll be gone entirely, and you'll be left alone with your final choice. So allow me to make my final request. The princess contains death itself within her, but I wove you into being with all the power you need to destroy her forever. Do it. Slay her, and rid the world of death and suffering.
I can't. This should be called Simp the Princess. I don't want to be a god. I want to be me. That's not gonna help. A god. I always knew I was special. Ew. I have so many questions for you. Does it hurt when I break off pieces of you? Are you a part of me or something else? Are you a god or were you a god? Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't supposed to see all this, was I? What did the what is it? What is the princess? Did you make her too? That's a good question. That's a good question. And if you haven't seen The Princess yet, keep with it. Keep with it. Because she is beautiful. Like,
She is the shifting mound, the ebb and flow, the capacity to change. She is transformation, or most of it. Her nature is why I had to die, for she becomes that which others perceive her to be. But an echo can't perceive things, not in the way that people can. So I tucked a part of myself into the folds of this construct to guide you.
I'm still not killing her.
Seems that every me you met did a real shit job of it, though.
I think you're out of time. Ooh, I'm not gonna slay her, and I want you to know that before you die for good. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I still have to see what she thinks about all of this. No, I'm not going to slay her.
There's no reasoning with a god, even the one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
Yes. Goodbye. Here's the door. I fucking hate you. This narrator is the same narrator, I swear, as the Stanley Parable. As the final fragment of glass shatters, you see yourself with the newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what the word nascent means. If anyone cares to look it up and tell me. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. That kind of looks like hair. What's going on? Never gotten that ending before.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
There's so many of you.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
Oh, I've missed you too. I have to. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. Do you know about the echo? Did you hear our conversation? Fuck it. I'm the long quiet, but I don't really know what that means. Let's get answers.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
I will always call you the princess.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Suppose so.
When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes.
You do die a lot.
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Liberation! There's so many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave? Don't you have a say in all of this? Why is this all falling on me? Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice. If I let you out, an entire world ends for good. I can't do that. If you were always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter that what roads I walked if all of them would have led to this moment? There has to be another way. This can't just come down to me either destroying you or letting you out. I won't do it. Slay the princess. Fuck no. I think it's time for us to leave this place, but I don't know how to leave or where to go. I think we'll go with the last one.
Nothing brings me greater joy than to hear those words. The final peace lies with you.
Aww, I'm simping hard. Free yourself. You fall into yourself. The body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and you feel sensation in limbs you once couldn't fathom. Everything here, except for her, is you. You feel your wings spanning a cosmic scale, but twisted and crumpled and bound in agonized tension to a finite plane. You can feel the glass of the construct pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. But it does not yield.
I love you.
I love you too. Absolutely take her hand. All at once, the unyielding tension breaks. Hey, Bad Mr. Frosty. What's up? You are free, and she is with you.
It's magnificent.
It is magnificent. This is the most color this game has ever seen. I'm good. How about you? I'm great. We're doing achievement hunting. There are no words, no thoughts to describe absolute reality. Something that simply is. What happens now?
Everything. Just like it always
Happy
has
Wednesday to you too.
been. And just like it always will be.
Step into the infinite. Let's step into the infinite together. Beautiful. The artwork is beautiful. You and she step forward into 1,000 dawns and 1,000 sunsets, each of which contains 1,000 more. You exist and you are aware, just as you always have been, and just as you always will be. I was in a vacation on Nagasaki, Japan last week, so I missed your streams. That's fine. How was Japan? Was Nagasaki beautiful? The conflict is in your nature. The two of you will never be alone, and the two of you will never know fear. You and she are finally home. Oh, it's an ending.